Man, how old is Kirby? Is Kirby cognitively aware enough to be able to consent to sexual intercourse? Who knows? Should I put Kirby in D tier for these reasons? Of course. Here's another question for you though. If he gives me a blowjob, does he then transform into my penis? I very much would like to figure that out. B tier. No, I will not further elaborate on that. Moving on. Is it rude for me to say that I feel like I'm mostly putting Link in A tier because he kind of looks like a pretty girl? I don't think so. I think he would take that as a compliment. Little Mac. You ever watch Jump In with Corbin Bleu? Little Mac just kind of gives me that energy, you know? I don't know, but I'm not gonna sit here and try to convince you that I don't find early to mid-20s Corbin Bleu objectively attractive. You know, like a liar. It's A tier. Low A tier, but yeah, A tier. Lucas and Ness, actually. I'm gonna put them together. So they're both in D tier, obviously, but with Lucas, I'm gonna put him... Where's Ness? Okay, there he is. I'm gonna put him one notch below Ness, because not only is Lucas a child, but Lucas is a child with dead family issues. That's just a lot of baggage, man. Ness is at least a lot less troubled, but again, he's a fucking kid, and kids are not for fucking. Oh, man. So with Luigi, he just kind of has that feel like the person on prom night who, like, you don't have anybody to dance with, and then you just see them acting all shy in the corner because they don't have anybody to dance with either. And then you realize, they were actually what you needed all along. And then, for that reason, I just can't bring myself to put him any lower than A tier, man. Just look at that face. He'd give you a good dance. I feel like if you flip a couple switches on Mega Man's circuit board, then you could probably find, like a secret compartment with a flashlight or something that you could use. But also, who the fuck would do that? C tier. You know, I'm trying to think of how I feel about Meta Knight right now. All I can hear in my head is just the word gross over and over again. I think that speaks to where he should go. Yeah. Okay, hear me out here. So Mewtwo is a Pokemon. Yes. But he's also kind of a dude. He bridges the gap. And you know how Mew is, like, extinct? Well, maybe if we, like, merge Pokemon and mankind, then we can, like, bring him back? And then maybe I could get, like, a wish or a really nice sandwich out of it or something? Yeah? Yeah, worth a shot. B tier. Oh, man, the Mii Fighters. Oh, boy. I wasn't ready for this one. Okay. I do it because I don't really have a reason not to do it, but the best way that I could, like, explain the way that I'm feeling about these sword fighters... Actually, I'm gonna put the chick sword fighter in the front. I like her bangs. It's like, okay, so with the Mii Fighters, it's sort of like if you bought a blow-up doll and then you brought it to life and then it just wants to fuck you all the time. You know, it's still sex, I guess? But, like, you know, I didn't sign up for this, you know? So, B tier. Definitely B tier. Speaking of, undesirable, Mr. Game & Watch. Is it like fucking a piece of paper? Like, can I fold him into a cone and sort of just use that to jerk off? I don't know. I don't trust it, though. Also, I feel like that wouldn't be an enjoyable experience, so we're gonna put him in C tier. Yeah, Pac-Man. You know, I bet he could probably Waka My Waka, and he's at the very least at an age where they can sexualize his love interest, so you know he's probably an adult. Think I'm okay with never knowing what that experience would be like. I'm gonna go with C tier, for sure. Oh man, okay. Palutena, literally a smoking hot goddess. So it should be no shock that I'm putting her in S tier. If you try to tell me that you would say no to an actual deity who's also a total babe, you're a liar with ridiculously high standards. Okay, that's my say on that. Peach, here she's got some really nice cake. Daisy, I hear she's like Peach but a redhead. There we go. Okay, I feel like I really don't have to explain myself with Pichu, but I'm going to, because the only Pokemon that looks more like a literal infant than Pichu is Togepi, and that's because Togepi was designed to look like it was literally just hatched from an egg. And with Pikachu, at least with Pikachu, there were like a couple times in movies or games where it could talk. It's the closest thing we've gotten to consent from the Pokemon yet, I suppose, which is kind of irrelevant when you're talking about doinking a Pikachu, but I just wanted to explain my reasoning behind that. Moving on, Pit and Dark Pit. So nothing I could find online when I was researching the age of these characters said how old these two actually are. That's probably just because I only looked at the Wikipedia page for like 12 seconds and then decided it was never going to be found, but I'm pretty sure they're like hundreds of years old, if not thousands. But regardless of whether that's the case and they're just designed to look like 13 or 15 or whatever, I'm not falling for it. You're not getting me with this one, Sakurai. I'm putting Dark Pit higher because he's edgy, and that's cool, but no, moral of the story, don't fall for traps. Oh boy, what a number we have right here. I'm tempted to put him higher for the memes, but god, if your Wing Wang went anywhere near that thing, it's gone. There's no real way around that. I'm sorry, guys, I gotta put him in D tier. Okay, no surprise here. Yeah, these kids are all canonically 10 years old. Oh, but Ty, they've been 10 for like 15 years now. They gotta be much older at this point. Oh, alright, pervert. Enjoy federal Poke Prison. Anyway, Squirtle. Basically for the same reason as Pichu. But, yeah, I'm gonna put Squirtle one notch higher because, I'm reminded of the Squirtle Squad, which is, you know, it's a group of badass Squirtles, you know? Yeah, you gotta love a man in uniform. Ha! That's fucked up. Alright, Ivysaur. Not as threatening as Charizard, not as baby-like as Squirtle. Charizard. If I tried to get anywhere near Charizard's butthole, it would tear me in half. There you go, buddy. Don't hurt me. Ridley. Do I need to explain myself here? I don't think so. I'm gonna put him right between Game & Watch and K-Rool. Why am I putting him higher than Game & Watch, you might be asking? You know, because at least Ridley is three-dimensional and his motives are very much on the table. I know that Ridley would probably just kill me. With Game & Watch, I might suffer a fate much worse than that. This motherfucker creeps me out. End of story. Rob. You know, I know Rob stands for Robotic Operating Buddy, but it could very easily also stand for Rim on Balls. And there's no way Nintendo didn't know what they were doing there. That's fucking gross, Nintendo. That's all I'm saying. That's all I gotta say on that. Anyway, where do I put him? Let's right next to Ridley. C tier. Alright, so here's the thing. Robin, pretty attractive dude. And if I close my eyes and just let the magic happen, I can pretend that I am at Hogwarts. And that is pretty cool. So we're putting Robin in A tier. Oh, okay. Alright, okay. Rosalina and Luma. Picture this, right? I was thinking about this one. I'm at home, getting ready for my hot date tonight. She rides up on a spaceship, tells me to get in. I do it, of course. The spaceship assumes the form of my face. Off to a good start. She takes me to the Space Drive-In Theater. We have a great time, interesting space conversation. And then we, well, a gentleman does not kiss and tell, but let's just say we fuck. Oh, yeah, and then on like after the fact, Uma would probably get us like space snacks or something. Yeah, that alone puts her top of S tier. You give me a snack, I'll be loyal to you forever. Shit.